How concerned should you be when you lose a good family? Maybe you've started to notice your enrollments feeling like a revolving door, where as soon as you fill a spot, another family leaves. It's like you're running yourself tired on a treadmill, stuck in the same spot for months, wondering if there's something different you should be doing. From my own experience helping to manage my parents' childcare business, also as a mom paying for childcare, plus interviewing my mama friends to see why they chose and stayed at their childcare centers, I'm sharing the 4 essential habits to retain your dream customers. Without being aware of these, you might continue to lose out on your dream customers who are afraid to tell you the truth about why they're leaving because they don't want to hurt your feelings. So let's jump right in. First, let me welcome you to the Mama Magnet Method, where each episode is designed to help you fill every spot in your childcare business without begging, chasing, or discounting. I'm Jaren, and I helped fill my parents' childcare center plus grow their waitlist from 41 to 236 families in just 12 months. If you're ready to build a magnetic brand that attracts your dream families, you're in the right place. So sometimes you do lose families for life circumstances. Maybe they needed a cheaper option. Maybe they did have to move for work. Maybe they found something closer to home. Maybe there was a free option that became available. There are a plethora of reasons, but sometimes you are losing good families due to this one mistake, and it's not rewarding loyalty. So you know how when it's time for insurance renewals and you're getting all this mail from car insurance companies saying, hey, switch to us, I can save you $800 a year. And so you take the bait, you switch, and then the next year your rates are increased back up to pretty much before when you switched. And so essentially this industry, the car insurance industry, is rewarding jumping from one company to the next. They're only giving the incentives to new customers, and then you become a customer and they're essentially punishing you when you stay with them by raising your rates. And I've kind of seen the same thing happen in a childcare center or in the childcare industry. All right, so as you are advertising to new customers and you're putting out there your great promos, hey, we are giving away a whole month for new customers, your current customers are seeing that. They're seeing that from you, and then they're also seeing it from other centers out there. So they're seeing that there is a reward to actually jump ship and go to a different center than it is to stay with you. And by your action of giving away free weeks to the new customers and devoting your energy to attracting those new customers instead of cherishing the ones you have, they are like, hey, if I want to be appreciated, if I want good things, I need to change places. So instead of rewarding, customers jumping from one center to the next with these awesome discounts just to get them in the door, we're going to talk about the 4 main habits that will actually reward loyalty to your current customers and make it very challenging for them to leave your center. And to give another analogy, I like to think of attracting and keeping your dream customers in your childcare business kind of like when someone who is interested in you romantically are attracting you and trying to convince you into a long-term relationship. All right, that's what business is about. It's about relationships. So let's say someone is interested in you and they put their best foot forward, okay? They're dressed to a T. They make sure their teeth are clean. They smell good all the time. They're taking you out on dates to these nice restaurants and really showing that they appreciate you. And they win your affection, okay? You're all in. Hey, I want to date you long term. But as soon as, you're now in this committed relationship, they just let themselves go. They become a couch potato. They don't take care of themselves anymore. They stop taking out on dates. Essentially, you would start to feel taken for granted. And if, that probably wouldn't be a relationship that you feel good about staying in long term. So let's make sure that we are putting our best foot forward, not just for new customers, but for the ones that we currently have so that they don't feel taken for granted. So habit number one that you want to be doing at least weekly is sending photos to your mamas. Okay? This is so important, especially for children who are developing their vocabulary, and when you ask them about their day, they don't really have much to say now. So maybe that's about 3 and younger. But definitely for, I would say, look at the age. Like if they're 1 year or less, send that mama a photo every day. If they're 2 years old, maybe 3 times a week. 3 years old, twice a week. 4 years and above, at least once a week. All right, this brings so much joy to a mom's heart. So you are keeping that child for most of their waking hours. And so one, this photo helps bring a talking point of like, hey, I saw that you were making this really cool thing or doing this activity at school. Tell me more about it. What did you enjoy about it? It just helps add more color to the description about their day. And then also it just helps you as the mom feel in the loop because we do miss our babies when they're away. And so just having that picture is just a special moment of connection to be like, oh, look at them. They're enjoying their time there. And I can't wait to ask them about it. The next habit that you want to build is a monthly habit of sending newsletters. This is so important. There's not a relationship out there that will make it without communication. And I say monthly because that's generally a good sort of time frame where you can let them know about events happening in the month, any staff changes. As parents, we do recognize in this industry there can be turnover, but instead of brushing it under the rug, it's great to be introduced to the new teacher and just knowing who are the people that are caring for our children. You can let them know just friendly reminders about your policies if you continue to have policies broken or maybe they're speeding through the pickup line. You can add friendly reminders like that. You can just give little encouragement or parenting tips. There's many things you can do, but the main thing is just so they can know what's going on at your center, events-wise and personnel-wise. It's also cool with monthly. You can do little things so that coordinate with different seasons. And then also it's a wonderful opportunity to put a little blurb in there asking for a Google review. If they are happy, can they help another family know if this place is the right place for them by leaving you a Google review. The third habit you want to have in place are events. I would say ideally quarterly, but these could also be biannually or twice a year. This is, like a holiday party or Thanksgiving feast where essentially you invite the families in, or it could just be like a Mother's Day brunch or a Father's Day donuts with dad type thing, Grandparents' Day, things like that you're probably already doing, but you might not know how much of an impact this makes on loyalty to your customers. I remember a friend explaining that just the fact that they had a small, like, moms can come up and eat lunch in their kids' class for the day, and just being able to match a face of the names that their kids were talking about, being able to meet the other moms, it made them feel like they were actually a part of a community. And when people feel connected to community, it's really hard to leave that, even if someone's offering a better price. And the fourth habit, I would say, is to annually send some sort of appreciation card, just saying, hey, thank you for being our valued customer. Again, this is just going down to these small intentional things you can do to help someone feel appreciated. It could be a handwritten card to the child on their birthday, a handwritten card to the parent, or also just like a holiday card that you take with the owners and the staff and send that out once a year. It's just so nice to actually get something physical you can hold in your hand, and that they'll likely put on their refrigerator or somewhere for a little while, and you will bring them joy with this. And I also thought of one more bonus tip that you can start using that my parents use in their business to reward loyalty. Is actually a financial incentive. So before we get into that, I do want to let you know that cherishing your current customers is just one component of becoming a mama magnet. If you would like to know the rest of the components, I've put together the mama magnet checklist that has all the components you need to attract your dream customers into a long-term committed relationship with your childcare business. You can download it for free with the link in the description below. All right, let's get to the bonus tip, okay? So if you are going to give away a free week anyway, if you're comfortable with this, if your business can sustain it, one of the things we had in our policy is that every family after a year of being enrolled could get one free vacation week. And this meant that their child could attend the center for free, but if they were going on vacation as a family, or let's say on a holiday, they have family in town that's going to keep their child anyway, they wouldn't be charged for that week. They did have to give us like a 2-week notice about when they would be taking that vacation week, but that was a financial incentive. So like I said, instead of giving that financial incentive to the new family, you're now giving it to your loyal family and rewarding them for staying with you. So I hope this helps you just see how simple it can be, just a few things to have in place to keep your good families happy and long-term committed to you. If this episode helped you, please like this video, subscribe, and be on the lookout for the next one. See you soon.